Did he do anything that surprised you or impressed you?
Um, his strength, the way that he could just like, some guys are bam explosive, right? And some guys are this keep that strength the whole time, and he had a good grip strength. And he had a good squeeze right here where he felt really strong, and then he was able to keep it. Obviously he faded, he started to drop, but he was able to keep it. He was able to keep a good percentage of his strength. A lot of guys start really strong, and as every round goes, it gradually gets weaker. He was able to sustain that strength,
After the fight, you guys embraced and you shared some words, and it seemed like there was love there. Why did you feel the need to do that?
I didn't feel the need to do it. He looked at me, I said something, he responded well, I responded well, and that's it. It just happened. It wasn't planned. I wasn't going into the fight or even during the fight thinking of any of that. It just happened. We both shared an experience here. I said some things, he said some things, that's it.
Do you feel like the beef is over? Like, is there no more bad blood? Because you guys both said it was personal going to the fight. Do you feel like that's gone now?
No, I always said it was business. I never said it was personal, but he did cross the line. Yeah, I still believe he crossed the line, but everything to me is just business in the sport, man. Ain't nothing personal. It's not personal with Leon. It's not personal ever with Usman. I said it, it's never personal. It's always business, and that's the honest truth, man. I'm not taking this stuff into the grave,
Right. Do you feel like with him it's over?
No, it's just begun. As far as competitiveness goes, as a person, I respect everybody that gets in that cage. Can't nobody tell me how hard of a life it is more than me. So everybody that gets in the cage, man, woman, child, anything, whoever they are, I respect them. I know what they go through to earn these paychecks. So of course I have respect for him and most of the competitors. 99.9% of them I have respect for.
I saw you briefly talk to Dana in the cage. What did you say to him, or what did he say to you?
We said some things. We'll be having a FaceTime with Dana hopefully soon. Very soon we're gonna sit down with him, have some words, have a little meeting, a little talking back and forth, see where they're at. He said some good things to me, and let's see. I just want to sit down and talk with him a little bit. Pick his brain, see where we're at.
How does it change the matchup between you and DC in a smaller cage?
Well, there's a lot more, angles and stuff that push against the cage. It's, you own an extra 5 feet. It's a little bit different. And I think, you definitely try to use wrestling more. You said it, you said bring your wrestling shoes, so definitely gonna try to wrestle me. So, but listen, every fight starts standing, so don't forget that.
Yeah, DC, he's especially in the latter parts of his career. He, he likes the mic and he says a lot of things. And like you said, he said, bring your wrestling shoes. And he said, in a small cage, it's going to be single leg, single leg, single leg. What did you make of that? Do you think he's telling the truth, or what did you take of those comments?
We'll see. Take me down then, man. I know we're wrestling. I thought we were fighting, but whatever.
Do you feel like it's safe to say, though, it's safe for the analysts and the media and fans to say that if a smaller cage does benefit somebody, it would probably be him? Do you think that's a fair statement?
Yeah, I guess so. Depends how you use it. I think how you use a cage. I think in the way you want it, you'll be fine. If you dictate it and do what you want. Of course, being a wrestler, it'd be better. But these guys are wrestlers that don't use it to their advantage.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, what are you going to do? There's this is interesting circumstances, and the UFC is putting on these events like how and where and the best of their ability. Is there any sort of disappointment or feelings from you about, like, I told you this last time we spoke, that I think this is the biggest fight in UFC heavyweight history, and it'll be with no fans and in a smaller octagon. Like, is that any of that disappoint you? Like does it like mentally, do you have to get over that a little bit or accept it?
No, it's a fight. It's I'm not. It's great having fans there, of course. We get all hyped up, but another day in the office. We go out there, we're gonna do our job. He's gonna go out there, he's gonna try to beat me, and I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him, so I'm not really worried about it. But it's definitely a lot different. But it's that fight or flight syndrome,
Mm-hmm.
If someone's gonna try to attack you, you're gonna attack him back.
Ali Abdelaziz, Khabib's manager, has come out in the media, told someone that he thinks he has 2 more fights left. He's 28-0. He believes Khabib will retire 30-0. That was his father's plan for him. So if you are Khabib Nurmagomedov's promoter, Dana White, you know he's got 2 fights left. If that is the case, what do you want to do with those 2 fights with Khabib?
I don't know. Obviously, you know, he's got this Gaethje fight. That's a done deal. He's fighting Gaethje next. And then I don't know who his last fight would be to make him 30. So I don't know.
No clue. Even as a fan.
No, I mean, no clue. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I mean, the Conor McGregor fight, I know Conor has always wanted that fight since the last one. I mean, that's the fight to make. I don't know. Well, let's see how this again, how it all plays out. But the Gaethje fight is absolutely, positively the next fight for him.
Which is a close fight, and you know, Khabib is certainly that's a real challenge in front of him. If he were to win that and he were to come to you and say, I want the final fight of my career to be against George St Pierre, would you entertain that?
Sure.
You would.
Yeah, I mean, it's the last fight of his career. The guy's been great. He's been great to the company. He's been great for the sport. And yeah, I like Khabib a lot. I would do anything Khabib wanted to do.